stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not. Time to bring it to the table.
And we hot. And we hot. Hey, yo, what up, E Cash?
What's going on, fool man? Mucho.
How you? Everything well?
Yeah, everything well, man.
Oh, we had a good session today, my nigga.
Definitely.
Dope session.
Shit was fire what you did at the beginning.
Yo, I swear to God, I did some dumb shit. Rookie move as an engineer. I didn't realize that Logic Pro X is connected to GarageBand, so I thought I was running out of space on my laptop, so I deleted GarageBand. What happens when you delete GarageBand? You delete all the plugins and everything. But
still made it work though.
Even without the plugins, I still made that shit work.
Stay tuned, cause that's coming soon.
Nah, don't take away your love, yo. There's something about being in pain, I guess, right? There's something about being in pain, like when you're in pain, you're like shit hits different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shit just hits different.
It's different. It's different.
What's good though? We had fun getting you here too.
Yeah, I ain't want to talk about it. It's ridiculous, bro. But you know, I love Queens. Shout out to Queens.
Oh yeah, fuck it, you here? Yeah, I told this nigga to take the 44, right? Get off here, and he was supposed to take a bus. Now the problem with that is there was no bus. The bus stopped running. Like, so my man was waiting there for an hour with a dead phone. Yo, how do you go over to somebody's burrow with a dead phone?
Nah, you know what it is? My battery. As you see the phone. Look at the phone. The battery is overcharged. So it dies quick. So I gotta get another battery. That's all. I just been lazy. That's all. It's still working, so I left it like that. You know what I mean?
I fucking these cell phones are crazy. Them shits are
man.
so expensive, yo.
Word.
Yo, when I look online, G, and I'm seeing fucking thousands of dollars, like $1,500 for an iPhone.
Nah, man, it's
my
not
nigga,
worth it, bro.
$1,500. And then you can finance it, but you're paying $22.
And all that is a tracking device. So you spending $1,400.
You're spending to be tracked down. I don't understand.
Facts, man.
Yeah, shit was funny. I called my man. I sent him a telepathic message from my brain to his brain.
Word. It really worked too.
And it worked, yeah. I'm standing by my window like, yo, E Cash, get the message. I'm glad you got it though. I was like, yo, give it 5 minutes. Watch. And then you called. I was then you didn't even get my messages yet.
Nah, I'm gonna
that
try
was
that
the funny part.
I feel like that shit worked. You know
yo,
what I mean? Like,
you know what it is? I'm stuck somewhere in between. Like, it's like for me, it's like two sides. It's either A, we used to be very smart and we became dumber, or we're moving to getting smarter. It's one or the other, but either way, you got it.
I think we were smart and becoming dumber.
You think we were smarter?
Because all this shit is just dumbing us down. Like we resort to our phones for anything. Like
I mean, that's not such a bad thing, though.
It's not.
I look at my phone for fucking like when I need information or when I'm writing a track and I need a word and I don't know what the fuck the word is. I look for a synonym. I look for something like to hit it off. Like
word.
Like internet can be used for good. But the problem is that people use it for, like what you showed me today with Tom Hanks, bro. I didn't know Tom Hanks was a pedophile.
I mean,
yo,
trying to get you killed.
Yo, what you mean? I ain't gonna get you killed.
Nah.
He ain't Hillary or Bill Clinton.
I mean, you're right though.
He ain't Hillary or Bill.
I'm not saying it's 100%. Like I know the shit for real, but
nigga,
from doing research and if you go, like I said, if you go to his page and you see his comments, people are onto that as well. So I ain't the only one that's just saying that, you know.
I didn't believe it until I saw it, my nigga. Until
Yeah.
I saw it in
It's
bold
crazy.
writing, like, stay away from that kid.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, stay away from that kid.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Oh man, what else though, G? You've been making some really good music lately, G.
I appreciate.
Have you had any conversations with like anybody over why, how, or your fans just been getting this throbbing heart that you got, and
the people seem to know that I'm going through some shit right now in my life that I'm speaking through the music about.
Nah, yo, that's
so people come up to me and be like, yo, I hope everything is alright. What's going on? Like,
no, you tell them everything is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, you like that?
That's
right?
one.
You like that?
Right? Yeah, I like that one.
Oh man. No, but I can honestly say direct reflection, G. I've been watching you. I've been hearing you listen to music. That first time you came here and we did Trust Issues together, I was like, oh yeah, this guy definitely got something. Like you're definitely super talented.
Thank you, man.
And I don't know if it's like a gift or a gist or like it falls somewhere in between, but you have a monotone voice.
Yeah.
So when you rap or you sing, it's like, for me, I feel like it's an advantage as an engineer. because it doesn't sound. But then I could see like where there's other times where you're gonna need some. But you learn how to wrap that around because you pick it up with a fast flow. You know what I mean? Like when I be hearing you spell, I'm like, damn, I gotta mold my fast flow a little bit better because I got a 1990s fast flow. I'm being dangerous. Ain't too many gonna get with us. You know what I mean? That's not a turn up fast flow compared to the way you be fast flowing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you kill me because you still fit in the. Yeah.
Trying to stay in tune.
I'll be laughing my ass off because I'm like, yo, this nigga still fits in the. Yeah.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the monotone voice and all that, I normally just rap and shit, you know what I mean? But recently I've been harmonizing a lot, and I feel like I'm not a singer, but the more I do it, the more comfortable I get, and the more it's coming out the way I want to hear it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have a singing voice, but my monotone voice could catch certain melodies.
Of course,
you know what I mean? And it comes out the right way when I execute it the right way. You know?
And I think the big part is feeling.
Yeah.
Like I feel you when you're rapping. I feel you when you're going through these shits. You know what I mean? Going through these issues, going through your left back and forth. And I think that's what same reason why I started my podcast and my platform. That realness, it can't be matched. You can't you can't remake it. There's something about the moment where something is created out of a feeling.
Yeah. And
now you have this creation and you're able to give it life. It's not just a dead body on the floor, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's not a robot. It's no. It's creation laying on the floor. You created it. Right. Now you're able to give it life through marketing, through performing it. You know what I mean? You're able to give it life by talking about it, by being on social media with it. You're able to give it life by walking around being who you are. Right. Just being yourself. You give representation of those songs. You know, like I feel like now is the best. Like I read some shit saying we're coming into the age of Aquarius. Like I know we got a zodiacs that go this way, but there's another level that goes the other way.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so that other way, right now we're in the Pisces. It goes backwards. We're going into the age of Aquarius.
2020 about to hit.
You know what I mean? It's every 2100 years. Yeah, every 2100 years, a whole new age. There you go. See, I know I'm talking to the right nigga. So now we're going into the age of creation. And that's what Aquarius is, pouring wind or water or creation into the earth, flowing it down. A lot of people that are in power, in my opinion, they're going to start declining. They're no longer going to have power, in my opinion. Like, there has been 1%ers of the world that has ruled the world for a very long time, and that's because we put them there. Yeah. But now with so many people being vulgar, opening their mouths, like, nigga, there's still an island we can't fly over because those natives hit us with fucking bow and arrows. Word. Can you think about that? You think about a resource, whatever gold they got on that island, whatever platinum they got on that island, we can't touch because they want to shoot bow and arrows at a nigga.
Can't get to that island for specific.
You remember the priest that went over there?
Nah.
The priest went over there. Let me see if I find it. This priest went over to an island, and tried to convert them to Christianity. Yeah. Yeah, and they killed him.
That's crazy.
Tries to convert.
Came out with the bow and arrows and all that.
Yeah. Nah. It's serious. Yeah. Island people, hold on.
Yo, for everybody tuned in, I'm at For My Mucho podcast. Shout out to Out of Character. Tune in, y'all. You know what I mean? We just chopping it up, talking.
You already know. We don't got no premises here. Yo, his name was The Life and Death of John Chow, the man who tried to convert. Yo, I can't make this shit up.
That's crazy.
A 26-year-old. Was killed by isolated tribe last year. His father blames extreme Christianity. So his father blames Christianity for running his son wild, going to an island with butt-naked motherfuckers, and they won't be Christian. It's the religion's fault. No, nigga, it's the way you raised your dumbass son. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still...
What the fuck is wrong? What, did you not have a conversation with this kid? Yo, maybe you should go over there with a pistol. Maybe you should, maybe you should go over there with something. Yo, bro. Oh, it's called North Centennial Island. They still have indigenous people we can't go near.
Where's that located?
Next to the Indian Ocean.
Oh, that's crazy. Though.
Yeah. Indiana. Yeah, over there, Nepal and all that shit over there. Yeah, there ain't no island next to the United States we don't know about or didn't do nuclear testing on. I heard they used to do it in Puerto Rico back in the day. I heard that, like, my grandparents told me they used to test bombs in Puerto Rico back in the day. That's what Puerto Rico was originally first bought for. Wow. I heard they first bought that because that was going to be their testing place for bombs and shit. And when you see Puerto Rico on the map, because I've been doing I love geography.
Yeah.
Like, you see my world history map? I love geography, and in that book, it contains 4,000 years of knowledge back into our civilizations. Not everything is correct because it's forever changing, but the big part that, like, I take from it, yo, we've been here for a minute, B.
Facts.
Like, we've been here for a minute with these,
work.
with these rules, with these. Oh, it's so crazy, yo. I really can't think how people from how the fuck do we have like a Spanish Harlem, right? And we have all these Spanish little areas, you know what I mean? When our islands are this big. Like, you see Puerto Rico, it's the smallest one out of all the Caribbean islands. You see Haiti, you see Dominican Republic, you see Cuba. You see how small these islands are? And all those Latinos managed to migrate here. And now, you walk in the Bronx, nigga, 1 out of, what? No, I'm sorry. 6 out of every 10 people is Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Or Dominican or Latino, you know what I mean? Like, that takeover is crazy to think. And you know what's fucked up? The biggest part about it? They fucked up. They brought us here on slave ships, right?
Right.
We weren't building boats to come to the United States.
Nah,
I don't think we were doing that. I think the Ottomans were like the first people that built boats like that, but we ain't doing that shit.
Word.
People don't understand their history, yo. They all lost. You believe in conspiracy theories?
Of course.
Give me one.
I'm heavy on that. I mean,
Give me one.
I don't even know where to start, bro. Honestly, there's so many.
Give me a conspiracy theory.
I mean, where you want to go with it, though?
Anywhere. Anywhere. You believe in flat Earth?
I mean, I follow that conspiracy. I have to look more into it to make a decision. But I do, when I do research that, I kind of shift towards it and I believe it.
You believe that the Earth is flat a little bit when you do a little homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could believe it.
Yeah, I could believe it.
You could believe the Earth is flat.
Because I feel like not NASA is all a fake.
It's all a scheme?
It's all Hollywood. The moon landing was fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like they're hiding something where it's not really a globe or something, because if they never been up there, because that's fake.
You think Stanley Kubrick did the moon landing?
I don't think nobody did the moon landing.
Wait, no. I mean the footage. Stanley Kubrick was a famous director that did The Shining.
Oh, I mean,
and in the movie The Shining, he has a whole bunch of Easter eggs in the background reflecting on the Apollo mission. And that's Stanley crazy. Kubrick also did the movie Odyssey 2000. Odyssey 2000. Yo, you gotta see that. If you've never seen it, space movie.
I think I seen Odyssey 2000.
Yeah, old ass movie.
Yeah.
Yo, that's why they think Kubrick did it. Like, because the Russians were gonna beat us there. We can't lose to nobody. Yeah. We're the United States. Right. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden we had to be out of there. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I'm 50-50 cash. I'm 50-50 on cash. Like, you know why I don't believe we went to the moon?
They say we live in an infirmament. Like, it's covered on the top. There's water above and water below. No, I never heard that. And it's supposed to be in the Bible. I don't really read the Bible. No disrespect to anybody that does. I'm religious, but I don't follow. But it's supposed to say in the Bible that is an firmament is covered by, like a glass, and there's water on top and water below. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've read. No, you good?
Nah, my bad. Niggas probably like, yo, I can't see nothing, dick.
But we can take it anywhere though with conspiracy theories, like selling your soul in the industry. We could talk about.
I mean, that's not a conspiracy theory. I'm thinking more of. All right, boom. How do you feel about like? Because we were watching a little bit on Rogan. How do you feel about vegetarians and meat eating? Do you think that meat is needed in a balanced diet?
I mean, shout out to all the vegetarians. My sister's one, and I actually see the difference in her energy,
aura,
her glow,
her skin,
healthiness. She don't get sick, and she's really veggie to the death. Like,
could you see yourself doing that? And if not, why not? Like, is it that because like?
Because I smoke and I get the munchies. I'm out there.
Nigga want some pork rinds.
I mean, you could substitute something good that's healthy and stuff like that, but it's hard.
Listen, I think life is all about moderation, right? Life is all about moderation. So if you think about life that way, where it's all about moderation, too much of anything can fucking kill you or fuck you up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Avocado's good for you. You can't eat 100 a day.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Water's good for you. You're not supposed to drink too much water. You drown your insides. You know, so I think it's everything in moderation. Why do you keep ashing in the motherfucking
you know
tray?
why? Because I do that to my same tray, my nigga. My bad.
Yeah, he got nostalgia. He thinks my tray is his tray. I'm trying to roll some weed. We getting ash in there. You call that angel dust.
That means the L's hitting right now. That's all.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but what's good with you, man? Like, you know, I see you doing the podcast
Shit,
thing. I see you
fucking
working.
moving.
So you hosting a show like the other day at the West End.
Oh, the West. Yo,
I was supposed to perform that night, but I backed out last minute. Sorry,
yeah. You was in your fucking bag.
Yeah, you know, going through a couple things, but I'm gonna bounce back. Like I said, you guys see me recording new music. I mean, get back in the show. I need to shoot a video ASAP. So directors hit me up. Let's get to working. You know what I mean? It
comes down to this, like. I have been, and I say this all the time. This should probably be part of my manuscript. I've learned to not stop walking or stop moving or stop doing, because if I do, then I'm nothing. I'm worthless. You know what I mean? I'm being chased by, like, they're not demons, but I'm being chased by memories of them. You feel me? I'm being chased by that. Like, sometimes I wake up 3, 4, 5 in the morning with a cold sweat, not knowing why, and I gotta harken back and think. I'm like, damn, did I have a dream about something? You know, sometimes I'll be so high I don't remember my dreams, but my body knows it. My body knows what the fuck is going on. Yeah. And wake up, I can't sleep. You know, I'll be driving, my nigga. I can't hear an R&B song. An R&B song comes on.
You want to talk about that?
I'm crying thinking about them.
And it's a whole different story from your side than from my side.
Yeah, of course.
But I listen to a song right now and I turn it off. I'd rather listen to some.
Yeah, because you've been on your. You've been on your. We've been. Yeah. We could see, and that's the thing that's what's relative between us. No matter how you shape it, no matter how you shift it, no matter how it's spoken about, pain be the one thing that'd be relative, right? Now.
Many different pains.
Now, in order to, I wouldn't say conquer or get over your pain, but manage. Mm-hmm. Because obviously our pain brings us to places where we couldn't see ourselves being like, I can't lie. If the things didn't happen the way they happened, I wouldn't have this enthusiasm to have you and talk to you. Right. I wouldn't have this enthusiasm to want to make music, have these songs. Like, there wouldn't be no fire there because I never really had a fire.
Yeah.
I got stricken because it was out of no choice. I felt I had no choice. And you know what this is the irony about feeling that way over people that have died on me. I'm never going to change that. You understand? I'm never going to change that. So I'm always running. Yeah. I'm always running because I'm never going to change that fact. Mm-hmm. So it's a memory chasing me behind. Right. And, like, here, talk on your situation, because I can speak on your situation only because we've been niggas for like a whole 4 months.
Yeah, I mean,
we've been niggas for a whole 4 months, and you can just tell when you have a conversation with a real one, because you could be close friends with a person for years on end, and that backstab is real. I've been wanting to do it straight up. You know what I mean? Like, that backstab is real, and when you get stabbed, it's even realer. So when you have an energy with a person, and we only been going 4 months. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew. I knew the way you were talking to me over what you were going through, that you could use a friend. Fact. Somebody that ain't gonna be biased, or because I think that's what this is about. I think that. Come on, man. I'm working. What's wrong with you guys? I'm working right now. You coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? Cause your phone sucks. Nah, but the pain shit is relative. Like, as far as what we both go through, and like I said, when I was speaking to you about your shit, it was kind of weird because I've been there. Yeah. Not in the same circumstance though. Yeah, everybody's circumstances are different. Intricate positions that we all are in or put ourselves in are all unique to ourselves. Correct. But I've been in your situation before. Like, your situation resonated with me because I'm like, oh, you're not being appreciated. Is this how it goes down?
I mean, it's not really like that.
You know, like you know. I mean, but you say it in your songs. There was mistakes on both ends.
I mean, not really mistakes on both ends.
I got them hot, ladies and gentlemen. I got them hot. Let's get it. Everything is okay. Get it out.
I take the blame for everything. You know what I mean? I don't put the blame on nobody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did it to myself pretty much. So I can sit here and accept that. You know what I mean?
What you did to yourself, though?
I mean,
talk on it. We here. Hey, talk on it. We here. What you did to yourself, though? Because, yo, you know, I see you as a you know, we all make mistakes, and I can say I see you as a good person. But good people do fucked up things.
I mean, I have a lot of issues, and you know what I mean. And
you cheated?
As per se from my
cheated?
significant other, I'm a very toxic person. And
did you cheat?
No, I didn't physically cheat, but emotionally and. You know, flirting,
text messages and flirting,
social media, and all that bullshit.
That's cheating.
You know, I was engulfed in all the bullshit. You know what I mean? And I didn't see what I had in front of me.
The women say that's cheating, and I'll agree only because I wouldn't want to see that in nobody else's phone that I was fucking with neither. I'll agree.
Yeah.
But did you get there, or were you there already? Did she drive the car to get y'all there? Was she in the car with you, or like did you get there by yourself and you just one day made the decision wholeheartedly to be a different person to her? Because I think all these things when you think about them and reflect on them, you really come down to the point and the reason why you did something, and you really come down to the point and the reason how not to do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. It's not always about like, everybody makes mistakes, and I think people make mistakes. I wanna be good about saying this, even though it may not be the truth. I wanna try to be as nice as possible. I think people make mistakes because they don't think things through.
Yeah,
a lot of people
that's a major
they just
fact,
don't
bro.
think it through. You
that's
know,
a major fact.
They don't think it all the way through. They make these decisions that are like a little brash and at the moment, and because she looks good and nice good, or I'm going through something at the moment with my girl. She just made me mad, and this one just jumped in my DM.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like how you gonna and in the age of being human, in the age of technology, yo, it's so hard not to give in to temptation, especially when you're feeling down or bad. Like when you're feeling down or bad or fucked up, it's so hard not to give in to some type of temptation.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. And right when you asked me those questions and we was about to get right into it, my phone just shut off.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why? Because
it's not even dead, bro. It's charged. And the shit just...
because it's like, don't do it all live. Don't do it all live. Don't talk about that.
Because this is cool. I need to vent. You know, I need to release. But
I mean, you know what it is? Like when I sat there on my second podcast talking about purpose, right?
Yeah.
The feeling got more in depth when I sat there on my second podcast and I talked about how December made me feel. Now, I'm realizing more and more, right? At first it was very insecure. Yo, nigga, I must be some type of psycho to sit in front of a camera and have conversation by my goddamn self in a room, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be some type of crazy, right? I lost that notion to feel like I was crazy. I feel like this is normal. I feel like casual conversation is normal. It don't need to be had with a specific person at a specific time. You know what I mean? I don't need to call you and be like, yo, E Cash. Yo, I don't need to call me like, yo, let's do it. No. I feel like when it comes down to conversation, it can be had whenever it needs to be had. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Hassan Campbell. I seen Hassan Campbell on fucking on Instagram, and he does a lot of vlogging. And he talks a lot about a lot of real moment hip hop stuff. You know what I mean? Like valid. Here, look, boom. I'll give you one. Yo, you ever wondered? I wondered. You know, and shout out to Big Pun's son. Shout
out to Chris Rivers.
Shout out to Chris Rivers, yo. That nigga's the fucking man. He's a fucking champ. But don't you think it's kind of weird that he's not on Terror Squad?
I mean, but Terror Squad is not really.
No, hold up. Let me reword my question. Don't you think it kind of weird that he's not attached to Fat Joe at this moment?
Yeah. But
don't you think that? Nah, I don't understand that. Fat Joe, yo, worked hard. He's the nigga. I ain't taking nothing away from nobody. But if somebody ate with you and they didn't do you dirty and they're dead, you kind of got a vow to take care of what they leave behind in some sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just find it weird that pun said Chris never really like. And maybe that's because he's a man. That nigga like, fuck this nigga. I don't need this nigga shit. And I could definitely see that shit because that's that BX shit.
Yeah.
But I found it weird. Like, you know, a couple points being brought up in his pod. I was like, you know, it's not even a pod. He just vlogs. But it's true. You know, like, a couple things are weird in the game nowadays. Like, see what Irv was talking about? Mm-hmm. Irv was getting on Nori because he says you bring all the young old heads up. I mean the old heads up here, but you don't bring none of the new niggas. Yeah. You're not giving none of the new niggas. No. And he's like, nah, I do up here. And he's like, nah, you don't. Like, you see, it's the truth. Like, it has to go in some sense. It has to come full circle to get the whole spectrum.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
You're talking emotional about what you're going through, but you're doing it over nowadays beats. That's a big difference. You're doing it with nowadays flows where you really can touch people. They listening. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're running off a crazy tangent. And then you're trying to stick so hard. I hate people that try to stick so hard. You know what I mean? Like, the number one thing that you can do is find your lane. Find a lane.
Yeah.
Sticking it. You know what I mean? Sticking it.
At least you being real to yourself as an artist.
The worst thing that can happen is that you're not that person no more. So you know what happens? Just stop being that person. Take your riches and keep it moving. Or find another lane and drive straight through with it. You know what I mean? I thought I was cool opening 5, 6, 7 different lanes and shit. I thought I was cute. No, nothing cute about it. It's just too much to do. I'm not a monkey. You know what I mean? It's too much performing to do. I ain't got the little hat with the tins. It's not happening.
You brought it back with that shit.
But what I could do is what I could do. And what I could do is I've been getting it done. You know what I mean? Record you, flipping beats, recording myself. What you could do is what you get done. You know what I mean? Hosting, communication, conversation. Like, nigga, I be at work. You understand? I be at work and it's 10:30 in the morning and I'm hearing your fucking relationship shit. like it's 10:30 in the morning, y'all, and I'm hearing his relationship shit. Like,
word.
And I'm sitting there answering him for another 45.
That's a fact.
And, like, yeah. What you think you could do better next time around? Will there be next time around? You fixing this with her?
I mean, I'm trying to, but you know, when you like R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed
you texting her right now?
Nah.
So why you in your phone? You podcasting?
I'm trying to get this live going, but my
fuck
shit.
It. You got a fucking live? What? Your phone's bugging out?
Yeah.
Close it. Wait, it's open on the side. Wait, hold on.
Nah, that's what I told you. It's on close. The battery overcharged, and that's why it's open like that. And that's why it died so fast.
And it won't. Oh wait, you want my Wi-Fi?
I mean, I got the good internet.
Yeah, you got good internet.
It's just turning off.
Maybe because I got mine on. You want me to put mine off? You put yours on?
No.
Oh.
It can't be that, but no. I'm not texting her right now.
I was joking. I'm not texting her right now.
Gotta give it a space. Bro.
What do you do with exes, G? What do you like? How many? Like, what do you? Have you learned how to maneuver around an ex yet?
Nah, I never learned, bro.
You haven't really learned how to maneuver around an ex?
I'm a hard-headed motherfucker, but I think this is the first time I'm actually learning something because, you know what I mean? Like, it was a girl that I really had feelings for and shit, and I fucked up. So, right now, it's like, that's all. You know, this is the one that I'm really learning from. I feel like this is either going to be a life lesson. Either we get back together, and I'm going to show her that we good, or we break up, and I really learned from this shit. Like,
how long you been with her?
5 years.
5 years. 5 years.
And our anniversary was supposed to come up right now, January 1st, once the ball dropped. So it makes it even more crazy. You know what I mean? So
wait, you got together on New Year's?
We made it official when the ball dropped.
You should knew that was bad luck.
I know.
That's like tattooing her name on you.
But it was like, you know, like there's nothing I can do about it now. But I'm not giving up. But if it comes to the point where it's not gonna be there no more, then I really gotta learn from this shit and just, you know, move forward and make sure I don't do that again because. You know what I'm saying? Like I really love her. I really love her.
No. I think you always will. I think you know. For all the exes I have, and God knows girl has a lot of exes. For all the and when I say exes, I don't even mean like serious relationships. I mean like just women I have dealt with. Because, you know, sometimes you don't get closure. Like you seem like you're more composed to a relationship. You'd rather be in one. Have you juggled multiple women before? Have you? And I'm just saying friendships, and they turn into other things.
Nah,
because I think like
I was with the mother of my kids for like 10 years, so and then I you know I left that relationship and I met the one I was with.
Yeah, nigga, you been in a relationship for 15 years of your life. Salute you, my nigga. How old are you? What the fuck is this nigga talking? He's been in a relationship for 15 years of his life. Wow.
I mean, before that I was, you know, what I mean, I'm not an old nigga, but I'm not a young nigga. I'm not gonna tell you my age though, but
you know what you need, right? You need what I need. Niggas been telling me for a minute. You need to. Niggas been telling me for a minute. You need to just be by yourself. You need to be by yourself. Like, you know, there's a movie. I forgot. It's called Fame.
Yeah.
And in that movie, Fame, there's like a cutscene. I'll never forget it. You know, wherever I was watching it at, the guy was like, yo, you can chase two things in this life. Love or fame. You cannot have them both. Prince, dying dead, alone. No wife.
Word.
Tupac. Even if he was young, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain aspects, like, it's hard to carry a relationship at being an artist. And the good, like, yeah, shit's sweet when it's sweet, but when I'm coming home 5 days a week, 4 or 5 in the matter of fact, when I'm not coming home.
Right.
When I'm not coming home. You know what I mean? Can you deal with those pressures? Because you can't deal with the pressures of what we're going through now. You know what I mean? We have to just be honest with that fact. And I think that's where you start to heal. When the honesty is laid out. I hate people that string you along. That we can change. Let's try. No, but I still love you though.
Yeah.
Oh, we make makeup sex every 2 weeks after fighting the entire week, and I'm bugging the fuck out. I'm drinking. I'm fucking getting high. I'm chilling out. I'm saying stupid shit, and then all of a sudden, all I gotta do is come home and catch her in a bathrobe and be like, and then you can turn like a lion, right? On that Geo. And then your teeth start to show. She's looking at you. She's mad still, but she's acting like she's not even paying attention. She's showing her ass. Like she don't even know you there.
Word.
And when you grab up behind, you start to yell. You like, yo, what the fuck? You know I fucking hate when you get me mad, but I love you. And then she turns around, looks at you like, I know, I love you too.
Word.
And then y'all fuck bone for 4 hours like wild animals. Oh, we mow it. Oh, we mow it. Oh, we mow it. Oh, we mow it. And then what happens? The next morning, y'all treat each other like y'all ain't even know each other. Y'all already run immediately to one another's faults. Immediately in the morning, the love is over. Let's run to each other's faults. Fuck, man. Your fucking feet stink in the morning after sex. What the fuck you mean, bitch? If a JJ smell, but I still ate it for breakfast. So what? Fuck you. Go take a bath. It'd be the petty things.
Yeah, the petty shit.
Because the relationship would be over and nobody will say it. You know, like that's where these conversations come into play, E. That's why I love to have conversations with somebody going through some shit up and down. Look, I had AJ here. I had her daughter here, 18-year-old. Yo, father's incarcerated. Stepfather passed away. I love my man. Stepfather passed away. You know what I mean? Like, she still managed to pick up her shit and go and still talks about it. And when I'm sitting here asking her, how the fuck you do it? She's like, you think that I could think about him looking at me and me not doing my best?
I feel you. I felt that.
You know, that shit's real. That's what these conversations are for. Like, this is why I love it. You know what I mean? Like, because you really get to the crevices of somebody's in and outs, and I get to understand how you deal with your shit because I got my own shit I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. My people are dead, and I gotta mourn them. But she's alive, and you still mourn her.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
A big fact.
She's still alive, and you mourn her.
Word.
Through every song you do. Through you missing out on shows, that's you mourning somebody that's alive.
Facts.
So you know you're doing, right? You're beating a dead horse. You're beating a dead horse. Now it takes I think what better time? I've been saying this shit, like I said, I challenged myself to be better in November. I challenged myself to go ahead and go see my family, spend time with my family. Even if whatever, it don't matter. Even if I'm feeling sad, go. Be better than my sadness, right? No greater time than December. No greater time when all this turmoil hits me. No greater time besides the new year coming up. No greater time than to know it's going to be my sister's 1 year anniversary since she passed away in March. You know, there's never a better time than now. So it's like, talking to you, I tell you that shit. What do I tell you all the time? And you correct me, my nigga, when I say like I apologize before I said it. When I called her a dumb hoe, I said I didn't mean that. I don't know if you really are. I don't mean that, my nigga. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like you because I know you genuinely care. You genuinely feel. You genuinely love that woman. That's real. You know the problem is that now you gotta love you again, and that's the hardest part. Cause that's what I'm doing. That's what this is for me. This is me loving myself. This is me loving myself.
I respect it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me loving you. Because I love to talk and chat with an intelligent mind. You dig? Like, I love to know that not somebody got a problem, but somebody's willing to talk about it. Nigga, like, this shit goes up, people see all this shit, and I'm like, oh, now all his songs make sense. And then they're going to start jumping on your bag like, yo, fuck that bitch. No, nah, don't let her treat you like that. And then you're going to have to make a decision whether you respond or not, because one part of your body's going to feel like, damn, they bigging me up. They right. But then the other side of your soul is going to be like, damn, but I love her though. And I think that's where the problems, not even the problems, the tornado, the explosiveness, the earthquakes, the typhoon, like, love for me, as my understanding, is undefined. Love for me, you can't put a definition on it. It's up, it's down, it's hot, it's cold, it's left, it's right, it's in, it's out. Like, you're not going to be able to hold love with two hands if you fucking try. And don't think you're going to get it from your parents neither, because it's the same faction. If I'm being honest, sometimes parents take advantage of love because they're your parents. And they always figure they know better. Other people will think about themselves before another person, and that'll be their definition for love. And it's still wrong. It's still wrong. You can't define love. Your actions will never amount to what love is defined as.
Facts.
Bring her flowers, cookies, candy, a vagina, another vagina, a Lambo, a big dick. Bring her whatever the fuck she wants, my nigga. It doesn't matter. It's not going to define the love that you could give somebody in your heart and the responsiveness they can give you back. When that responsiveness ain't there, that's it. It goes back to no definition and back to being unclear, having no clarity on it. Like, for what? Why? You know the best part about Comes Out of Pain, nigga? This music. Yeah. Because this music, we like, nigga, I've been in my bag for the past 2 years. Right. You've been in your bag for the past 4 or 5 songs. And, yo, all them shits is dumping. You know what I mean? Like, you dumping, G. Like, you, and I know, like I said, I know, like, the hardest part is going to be for you performing these tracks. Yeah, definitely. Because performing these tracks for me, how can I go from being out of character, I'm just chilling with you at the bar, I'm having a drink, we all having fun, blah, 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 and then I got to go upstairs and perform Missing You. I'm missing you. I can't get through. I can't sound like a thug doing that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a person. Like, I kind of feel like I need whole sets. That's why I always come with the ignorant and nigga shit and shit that people like to rock to, so they rock with me. But if I'm being honest, I'd rather 25 minutes to me so I could give them the story. I don't want to just give them flavors of me. Because then it's up to me to be on social media. It's up to me to walk up to people in person. But meanwhile, I could have taken fucking ample opportunity of 25 minutes, 20 minutes, gave them the whole story. Now they know what it is. Now they know why I came in this way and I walk out that way. Because it took out of my soul to give you these tracks. Right. I ain't sitting up there dancing and fucking... not everything is about turn up all the time. You have to have an equilibrium and a balance, nigga. I can't listen to fucking Suck My Dick at 5:30 in the morning unless I'm already twisted from the night before. But I can't wake up to fucking Suck My Dick at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, I could barely watch his bitches twerk on YouTube while I'm taking a shit at 6 in the morning. I can barely watch it. My shit feels better. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the type of time I've been on lately. Like, it's all good that we spreading our love. But now we have to figure out the formula to not let it get the best of us. To let it be a moment in time, represented to the fullest, whatever it may be, budget, whether it be attitude, whether it be creating action. Yeah. Represent the emotion and the feeling that you were feeling in that time, and then leave it the fuck alone and move to the next one. Because all it's there to do is give you your lesson. If you don't learn your lesson from it, then nigga, you ain't do something right. That's why I never judge niggas that, like a 50, that'll make a couple albums and then stop rapping and do other things. Or a Kanye, Kanye's a little crazy though. But, you know, I never judge it. Even 50's crazy, but I never judge their business sense or why they do things, because that's a chapter in their life as people. And look at 50. He kept it real to the culture. He made power. Mm-hmm. How you, look, same thing with Jay-Z when he did American Gangster. These niggas ain't drug dealers no more. God knows they ain't shooters no more. God knows I can throw a rock at Jay-Z's face and he's not going to do shit. Word. All right? I could spit. I ain't going to spit at 50. 50 will fuck me up. Now, 50 will lose his life. Just, you spit at 50's face, nigga? I think if you were a midget.
You see the clip where the nigga went up to him spitting balls. He tried to spit on him.
What happened?
And he was with his girl, but 50, like, he ran up on 50 real quick and 50, like, was ready to dump, like. So you could tell. I think if you used to throw something at 50, he'll
Nah.
Jay, I don't think.
I think Jay's worth too much.
I mean, yeah, don't disrespect the hoe.
Don't disrespect the hoe. Nigga, you the GOAT, nigga. You understand what I'm telling you?
Happy birthday, nigga. You just turned 50.
Word. Oh, we're half a century?
Word.
God damn.
So, I mean, you 50,
yo,
you
nigga,
rich,
fuck,
we gonna
do so Jay-Z just turned 50. All right. My bad for disrespecting 50. But, nigga, I love you. But you probably wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight right now, my nigga. Yeah. Like, you too rich. You got too much riding, bro. If I shoot you, I'm famous. If you shoot me, come on. What's a nigga to do? Exactly. I heard your rhymes, nigga. I love you, ho. Don't take this as disrespect. You the GOAT. Thank you for the Barclays, but real is real. I could throw a banana peel at you. You ain't doing shit, nigga. Word. You just might send security to my house like the Clintons.
Yeah, word.
Oh, that was great. I love going on my tangent. We lighting this bitch up? 6:21. We got 40 minutes to MMA studs. Yo, the fight's going on tonight. Yeah. Yo, these two niggas are huge. They look like E Cash. You know how badly I wish I was a bigger person? Like,
you saying that? What about me?
Nah. I think there's a short height. I think there's a short height. Nah. I think there's a short height where you should be good with being short.
Yeah. You think my height is good to be short? Right? Because I see niggas that short.
Nigga, they be tall bitches running after short niggas all day. Like, yo.
Nah, I ain't never had a problem with my height affected with relationships and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
But
you get in on all the rides?
I don't do rides. Because,
you don't do roller coasters?
Nah, because when I was little, I was born with a hole in my heart, like a heart murmur, and the doctor had told me to avoid roller coasters and shit. So she put that fear in my heart since a kid. So I don't
you have a heart murmur?
I mean, I was a baby. I was a kid.
Nigga, so you haven't gone to a cardiologist and seen what's up?
Nah, I smoke crazy.
Y'all niggas be crazy. Yo, what's up with you? Why are doctors there, guys?
I don't know. I just feel like,
No, I don't. You know why? And I'm ignorant too because I'm the same way, G. Like I'm the same way. Like I don't go to the doctor until my tooth. I can't take it no more. I'm dying. Then I'm running to the doctor. I mean, the same way.
She had said that it was eventually going to close as I got older, but the fact that she put that fear in my heart, she was like,
"Wait, so you never been on a roller coaster? You ever been on a plane?
I've been on a regular miniature roller coaster. Not
scared of heights,
Six Flags. Yeah, I'm afraid of heights.
It's fucking plata.
Nah, I'm the worst. You know why?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of heights and I can't swim. Yo, so if the world
Spanish nigga that can't swim? Yo, I can't lie to you. I can't float in like fresh water.
I can't swim.
Yeah, I can't swim like that. Like I can swim if I'm moving. I can swim. But once I stop moving, I can't just float there. You know how niggas be sitting in 12-foot pools?
Yeah.
Like this? Fucking floating?
Yeah. I can't swim.
Fuck out of here. Oh, man. You still ain't get it, right? You let it go? So you gave up? Fuck it?
I don't know. I'm trying to go live again, but the shit, every time I go live, it's shutting off. I don't know why.
Yeah, fucking leave your phone alone. My shit's on. Alright, so give me some more conspiracy theories. You think we killed Kennedy? You know who Kennedy was?
Of course.
I've been doing a lot of homework on Kennedy. You know that nigga was on a lot of drugs, right?
Yeah.
What? Yo, they used to treat Marilyn Monroe like a train.
No, I know.
Her and Frank. Mm-hmm. Her and Frank was back. Yo, Kennedy was on heavy drugs. Like oh man, here look, let me give you Kennedy's drug list. You're gonna love this shit. Kennedy drugs. Watch. Yo, this nigga was on mad drugs. He used to get fucking shot out. Hitler too.
That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
Hitler used to get testosterone shot at him. Look, Dr. Feelgood. That was Jackie Kennedy's doctor that shot her up. Dr. Feelgood. Oh my God. Yo, I find it sick. Like I find it sick that nowadays such evil things thrive still. Don't you find little bananas? Like, yo, we have it so good living in America. People don't understand that. You know, like people.
We do, but we don't.
Nah, nigga.
Because at the end of the day.
Name me somewhere else you want to go, E.
Yeah, I get that.
No. Name me another place.
No, there's other places. Like
no, dímelo. Nah, where you live. Nah, dímelo. Yeah, give me a place where you can live. Give me a place where you can live outside United States because I don't know no other except Canada. And the problem with Canada is if I fucking need an organ transplant, I gotta wait on a list for years.
Yeah.
That's why most people that in Canada that go through heavy shit, they try to get down here.
But you know what it is with America? Like, America is really like the Babylon.
Yeah.
Like, everything that's going on with America and what they pushing right now, like, other countries see us, like, look how we live here. We live so free, like, out of poverty. We poor here, but we're not as poor as people are in other countries where they live.
We're poor to an extent because it's the only country where you got... We're poor, but there's people that are fat. Mm-hmm. You got bums that are fat. You know, how poor can we be? Because I remember back in those days,
But that just shows that the food is fucked up. That you could be a bum and still eat and be fat. That the food is fucked up.
I just think it sucks that there's a line that isn't drawn between having like a mental illness and just a person that's a fucked up person and don't want to pull their weight.
Yeah.
You know, like, we all get into ruts. We all get into shit. We all have problems. It's life, but... Who are you? Are you a person that don't want to pull your weight? Or are you a person that really has problems and need help? Mm-hmm. You know, like, I got this theory. I've told this to people for years. You're the first person I'm going to tell live. And for whatever way it sounds. But it's just a fucking theory. It just mold it out the right way for yourself. I don't mean any malice. Instead of having people in jail, jails are run by private companies. So you... a white billionaire because all the jails are owned by a white man. I doubt an African American owns a jail, and I don't even have to fact check I know all white men own jails. So if that's a private enterprise, they obviously are there to get their own money. Nobody's stepping in for the fact of the inmates. And listen, I am not trying to save a killer. What I'm telling you is that let's help society, civilization, and humanity. You see that island with all those indigenous people over there? You send all these jail people, right? You give jail people in jail, incarcerated for life. Not the people that have chances to get out and have other lives. I'm talking about the people that are incarcerated for life. I'm talking about the people that we are well aware don't have mental issues, but they're making decisions. And even the people with mental issues can be part of this plan. Right. You have 2 islands. They have a choice. Either you go on one island and you learn and survive with one another. You know what I mean? You have people that volunteer all the time. I guarantee there's 15 doctors or scientists or teachers that will volunteer to go to an island to teach people that are fucking crazy. Of course, there's 8 billion people. We're bound to find a crazy motherfucker that is interested in the lifestyle of an inmate. Please, they would love to volunteer. They would love it. So instead of having them in jail where they rot away, we pay money for them. My tax-paying money goes into jails. Instead of paying for all that, they could be put on 2 islands where either one side, you fend for yourself, you live off the land, so you know what that means? If you can't figure it out, you die. I'm sorry, the human way of living life, we got here by dying. Don't let nobody tell you different, guys. We got here by dying. Somebody died for you to be here. Nobody lives forever. So if you're going to live a ratchet life that's fucked up, killing people, hurting people, and you want to be that person, go do it by yourself. Go do it by yourself. Don't put them in places where they can do that to people. Because even in jail, people that are crazy can hurt other people. Yeah. Well, you got to keep a nigga in isolation for 24 hours. You think that makes him better as a person? Absolutely fucking not. It tears up his mental. So put him on an island. At least he's surrounded by water where the best thing he could do if he wants to kill himself is go fucking swim and be eaten by sharks. Yeah. If not, figure it out. Climb up that coconut tree. Break that fucking branch down. Figure it out with the next nigga that's sitting over there. That don't know what's going on either.
But it's all like a plan. Like, grow up poor, commit crimes, and go to jail. And they make money from all that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you fucking up your life by doing all this shit when by you being a cell inmate, you're making somebody rich. By you being locked up, while you're losing your freedom, that next person is getting rich off you're losing your freedom. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy.
We've been chilling on a lot. Wow.
Or
I'm at 20 on my shit.
My shit shut down.
It's cool.
And it's crazy. My shit shut down right when we was about to get to the meaty greedy. If anybody saw it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he turned it off." That's crazy though. Energy is crazy. Really
I tell you, but that.
And I've been trying to put it back.
Certain things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Nigga, here, there's one shit right here. All right. So bust me down. I didn't get another one, so.
But yeah, more conspiracy theories. Let me see.
What else you got?
What I was telling you about, a lot of these Hollywood celebrities, like males, are in a sex trafficking.
Like I heard John Travolta was a fucking that. John Travolta to get the position for Saturday Night Live. I mean for Saturday Night Fever. I heard that nigga was he sucked all the niggas at the round table.
I'm talking about how this is a real issue. How the same way they push the LGBT community, I got nothing against gay people, none of that. I respect everybody, but the same way they push that and made those people feel like they have a right, they're also pushing pedophilia slowly, and a lot of people are sleeping on that. And they're making it comfortable, where to a point where it's gonna be legal for a person to say
they can marry a younger adult.
I can have sex with a kid because that's how I feel, and I'm a human and I have.
Wait! You just opened up a wall. So you think that you sound? Oh, you and my uncle were really great. You really
good. This is real though. I've been doing research.
No, it's not even.
Really
so you think that
you see it around.
So you think that they're advocating for that to be okay?
Yes, because Hollywood and the people behind the scenes are that weird and that evil that they're really pushing it, bro. Like all these. Think about it. Human trafficking. All these young kids that are missing daily, never found. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. Like kids just be missing. You know what I mean? Like, and human trafficking, then pedophilia. I feel like that's a big sex cult behind Hollywood, where a lot of these young kids
look at Epstein.
Come in.
Look at Epstein. What do you think happened with Epstein?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like
Bill Clinton went on his jet.
I seen a picture with Obama on a boat with that
nigga. 26 times Bill went on his jet. Bill is known to be a sex fiend. Bill was sitting there like, hey, listen, I don't care what you're doing. I'm gonna be over here fucking this 20-year-old. You can sit there with a little boy.
Not even a 20-year-old.
Listen, Epstein, just don't keep my name. Don't put my name next to yours, Epstein. Everything will be okay. Okay, I'm Bill Clinton. Everything is okay. This bitch Monica right here next to me.
And to think about it, that we love Bill because Bill smoked pot. He didn't inhale. He got head by Monica.
Nah. Bill was a fucking. Bill was a. Yo, I'm listening to a podcast.
Evil,
I'm listening to a podcast, and they're talking about Watergate. They're talking about Watergate with Richard Nixon, and they're talking about Bill Clinton with. Yo, the Clintons, and I don't even want to talk about it crazy because I'm going on YouTube, and God forbid, even though other people talk about it, then like. I think they must be the fucking top hitmen in political life right now. Like, I just leave it at, they're the top hitmen. Like, they make people disappear and die.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up. Like, that shit's crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I find sick? I find sick that, you know, for all the bum shit that Trump be doing, and when I say bum shit, I mean, all you gotta do is learn how to talk to people, bro. I'm not really bothered by your crazy policies so much because I think life has always been challenging for people. And I think that as human beings, we got to learn how to live up to the next challenge. At first, I was bothered when Trump was saying something about illegals being in this country or coming to this country, or when he had those kids in those camps. You know, we all see what we see on the computers, but nobody's there. Exactly. Nobody knows what's real.
Yeah, that's...
You know, and seeing Trump, like...
I'm going to give you my theory on Trump, too.
Seeing Trump, like, seeing those features of him, nigga, you want to come to this country? You can do it.
Listen, I think Trump, like, I'm not a person with experience with politics, but I feel like...
Me neither, but we can have an opinion because he's our president.
The news and media...
And we don't live in a communist country. Yo, you heard me? We don't live in a communist country and he's our president, so we're allowed to talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. If I want to say fuck you, I could, but we didn't.
The news and media is fake, bro. So whatever they portraying on the news a lot of the times is not real news. And that's what Trump was saying, too. So I feel like, think about it. They trying to impeach this man.
I think he's done.
He must be doing something right that the people behind the scenes are not like it, that they want to get him out. Because you just don't impeach a president that easily. Like, you know what I mean? I know he's been doing shit that's
fucked up. You know what it is? But yeah, like, he did shit. Right. You know what it is that he... Look,
people might judge me.
We all lie. Nah, it's not even judgment. I think it's the truth. The truth of the matter.
I don't even vote, but I'm just speaking my mind on this.
Nah, it's the truth. You allowed to speak it though. I think the bigger picture with Trump is that, like, it kind of makes me feel like a New Yorker's our president, and I know he's a New Yorker, so I'm not being stupid. I'm being absolutely fucking honest. What do you get when you walk into New York? Mm-hmm. Everybody's a fucking Donald Trump, bro. Mm-hmm. You got a New York as a fucking president. Like, for bad, for worse. Y'all shouldn't have elected him then. You know, like, if we're being honest... But
they're saying he did stuff to the elections to help his
campaign and stuff. No. I mean, I believe in Facebook. Facebook had... They got Netflix called... I saw that. Yeah, you saw it, right?
What
is it called? Something Gate?
I forgot. But it was about how Facebook influenced a lot of people.
Oh, The Great Hack.
Yeah.
The Great Hack. That was it called. Check it out on Netflix. Yeah, it talks about a company named Cambridge that... that was taking everybody's information and they sold it to Facebook.
Word.
Or they bought it from Facebook. They bought it from Facebook and then used it as a fucking branding tool for everybody.
Yo, politics and you will get an ad.
But yo, we got the truth a little bit. Yeah. Hillary's a fucking... Yo, she got files we can't get. Mm-hmm. What kind of shit is that? You want to be a politician and we can't see your file? You know what it means to be a politician? I'm sorry. You know what it means to be a politician? You no longer have a life. You don't live for yourself and your family. You might as well be a goddamn preacher or just have sex with somebody when you want to have sex and have kids. But they have to understand you're just like a fucking rapper. You're just like a rapper. You're just like an artist. You're Michael Jackson when you're a politician. You sold your life, bro. You got to perform. You got to make sure these people are taken care of. You got a responsibility, yo. And these politicians, I feel like, I said, I don't know politics, but...
How you feel about what Irv Gotti was talking about on the podcast, talking about how hip-hop is segregated and the old niggas don't fuck with the young niggas and the young niggas don't fuck with the old niggas. How you feel about that?
A little bit of truth, a little bit of fake, though. You know why? Because you take an old nigga, right? Certain old niggas, their mind state is a certain way. And their mind state is a certain way not only because, like, the type of music that they like, but their mind state is a certain way, in my opinion, because... Their ears for so long have heard one thing. But you get that old nigga drunk, right? And you put him in a club and his females around him. There's a 50-50 chance he's going, da, da,
You know what I feel too? Like, the old niggas, the deals they were signing were completely different from the deals that these young niggas are signing.
Facts.
These young niggas are signing deals giving their life away for a couple of dollars.
Facts.
And their life is in control. A lot of these old rappers never did that. So they have control of their career. But these young niggas they're like puppets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they're promoting all that fuckery, drug shit, twerking, fucking shit, and it's sad because I got kids and my kids hear all this shit. So I sit back and I analyze and I think and I be like, when I was a young kid, we didn't have that in our ears.
I mean, we kind of did.
Not really. Because when I grew up, I was listening to DMX, Lauryn Hill, like Pun.
Okay,
Jay-Z.
we didn't have the shake your. But there was some shake your ass
like
music.
Luke and all that. It wasn't as accessible.
No, you're right. Like,
you feel me?
Remember we had to watch BT late at night.
Yeah,
sometimes?
Exactly.
Like, remember Uncut? Remember Uncut? Remember Uncut? Like,
you know
it's
easy to get now. It's easy to research. Easy to look up. Everything is around. Like, you know what I mean? So.
And I think that's what I think that's what Irv Gotti
separates the youth from the old niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Irv Gotti had a valid point. Irv Gotti had a super valid point when he said that. Like, I agree with him to that point. The reason there's a disconnect, though. Big reason there's a disconnect is because people don't want to just be honest with themselves. Yo, you gotta be honest, nigga. When a person sits there and bodies a beat, okay? When a person sits there and bodies a beat, you don't gotta like the person. Yo, I guarantee there's so many artists that like you don't like, but you when their music comes on, you're vibing. Yeah. How many rappers got beef with each other and they're cool with vibing with one another? Like. Where'd I put that blunt? Oh, we smoked a cigarette?
Nah. I smoked the cigarette's dead, but the blunt is still lit. I mean, you didn't even light it.
Where'd it go?
That shit disappeared. And that was a long one, too.
Where the fuck did it go?
Shit,
it's right here. It's next to the lighter. But yeah, I agree. There is a disconnect, but I'll say the reason nobody's being honest. Come on, you gotta be honest. Yo, old music is dope.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta be honest. These niggas rehash it like you look at Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD that I still hear your shadows in my room. He sampled Sting.
Mm-hmm. And he got
right? It was Sting, right?
Yeah, he got sued over that.
He got mad because they let him keep like 90%. They took 90%, let him keep 10, and he could still perform it. Right. Nigga, they gave you got a career because of the creativity that you had. Yeah, don't be mad because you got it from an old head and they caught you. Like KRS-One, right? He gives samples out for free.
Oh, right.
Yeah, nigga, you hit him up. You want something? He'll give it to you. KRS-One gives his shit out for free. It's all about hip hop, all about the culture. Yo, I saw a thing today that said that Africa Bambaataa was a fucking
pedophile.
Yo!
Bro, let's get into that.
Yeah!
Bro, I saw the same shit, and there's actually a guy from the Bronx called Hassan Campbell.
That's what I was telling you about, Hassan Campbell.
I watched his shit.
Oh, I just started watching him like a month ago.
The Africa Bambaataa shit, I've been heard about that, bro. And you know what I mean? I don't want to put nothing against nobody, but that shit is crazy. From when I saw the Hassan Campbell interview, but I don't have research on Hassan Campbell to know if he's legit, if he's talking the truth, but that shit is crazy, bro. Nah, like, he's still in the from what I heard, he's still living in the project just because he's still getting away with that shit. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, like Mr. C had a transvestite issue too, right? Like, what is that, Joe? Like,
you know what it is? Like, it's something that they put in the food. Something they put in.
You think it's a chemical imbalance? There's a disease in Brazil. There's a disease in Brazil, right? That you get from eating like bad pork or like it has something to do with the pork. It's a parasite, and 60% of Brazilians have it. That's why you see these niggas on the field. It makes them crazy in the brain.
Bro,
you see these niggas on the field.
That could get so deep right now. Like that, the gay shit is cool, but they pushing it so hard. Where
my uncle says the same thing. My uncle said
something where you see it everywhere, and if you're a religious person and you read the Bible and you're a Christian and all that, is against God, to have sex.
All right, so do you think?
So, you know what I mean? For them to be pushing that so hard.
Do you think? All right. See, you went through where your voice came from a person or a perspective. God. I won't say God is a person. I'll say it's a perspective. Yeah. So the big reason why I'll agree with that. Let me get this. Yo, you here? I know. What are you doing? I'm podcasting right now. Make it quick. Nigga, just make it quick. You coming or no? I gotta get off the phone. I'm podcasting. The MMA? I don't give a shit. Nigga, you gonna come chill or not? Alright, bye. Alright, bye. Nigga could just don't remember. I got kids in my crib. All right, that's all I care about. I love you. I'll see you soon. I said that. He said, if I look like I'm not paying attention, you know why. And I said, nigga, I got kids in the crib. He said, I'm not going to curse. You got to love my nigga sticks. Oh, man. What were you saying? I'm sorry. You fucking interrupt my shit.
Nah, I don't know what we was talking about.
Oh, nah, all right, boom. My uncle says something. My uncle says something as far as the way people gather. This is the way I'm going to project it. The way people gather information and the way people project it is the way it's given to them. So, if we live in a society now where homosexuality in any way, shape, or form is not, it's not that it's okay. It's not, that's not the issue. That's not, we're not, it's there.
Yeah.
Be like, you're going to love who you want to love. Ain't nobody stopping you. We're talking about, like, I make this valid point before, like BET. See how you got BET? Black entertainment. You already put yourself in a box. Like when you see LBGT, like you put yourself in a box. You know what I mean? Like, why can't we just be people? Yeah. Why can't we just be people and you figure it out as you go? It don't take a fucking commercial for me to feel like, damn, I want that, or I might be this way, or like. If it's in my soul, in my heart, when I maneuver, when I walk out on the streets, when I'm gonna know it. I'm gonna know. Oh shit! Like
I just feel like it's being pushed extra because
my uncle says the same
they
thing.
want to push it on us because they know it's against God's word. And like I said, I'm not a religious person, but
wait. So you think LBGT niggas ain't God goers?
They're not they're God goers, but like I said, if you preach the Bible and you're a person that follows God, then that's something that you don't accept in your life. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people in this world.
So what would you do if you had a gay kid, G?
I mean, that's a tough situation, and I have 3 kids. So I have a daughter and 2 boys.
You got a 1 in 3 chance.
I have 1 in 3 chance, and my daughter could be gay for And
what would you really care?
I mean, I wouldn't care because they're my that's the crazy shit about it.
I think that's what will change a person when you're in a circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can all have our opinions like about what we go through, how we feel, and all this, but until you're in that circumstance, until you know what it is, and your kid is like, and I think that's the best thing we could do, the same way that TV and influences and influencers try to push an influence on a young mind. Like, I don't like to know that a little kid is being given hormones.
Exactly.
That disturbs me. Mm-hmm. That there's a limit to this thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's a limit. I don't think it's right that a parent, let's say they're homosexual and they put a kid in a chair like a super soldier and they make him watch gay stuff all day.
Like I heard.
Like, I think that there's a limit where people need to start understand, be who you want. I don't need you to tell me who I want to be or try to influence me or tell me it's okay. Bro, it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay. As long as there's no bestiality and you ain't fucking a turtle. It's like, as long as you ain't fucking a horse or a dog or a turtle or a rabbit or, like, if you're having sex with another human, don't matter what the fuck.
This is the thing. They're aiming that at the kids because the kids don't have that will to make a decision, so they're forcing it. Like, I saw a thing where Madonna, you know how she adopts kids? She had 2 little black kids that are her sons.
Okay.
And these little kids are like 4 or 5. And
okay.
She has them in a wig with a purse and being straight girly. Like, and they're
2 boys?
They're 2 boys. 2 black boys. And I saw this.
That's not right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what if they ask for it?
But
this is where the separation comes in. If my kid walks up to me and asks for that,
I'm gonna look at it like there's something wrong.
Because
you're too young to be telling me that you wanna be a girl at 4 years old. I feel like that's not.
I'll agree 85% because we don't develop our frontal cortex till 25 years old. So the rational decisions that we could be making as people,
it's because what's around you and what people are influencing you.
Facts.
So if you're at that age, you're doing that is because. And I saw another thing where there's these 2 YouTubers. I don't know their name. They have this little boy dressed as a tranny on their show. And they do YouTube videos with this little boy.
See, you guys are nasty.
And
you guys got no reason.
Look at it. This boy look like he's drugged up when they doing the shows, and I don't know how people allow this. And there's a drug called methadol or something. And in one of the YouTube episodes, there's like a chalkboard behind them, and the little kid looks drugged up, and you see the word methadol like hidden in the back. And it's just a video I saw on YouTube. And if you see this video, this kid is like 5, and they turning this kid the fuck out, bro. Like, this kid is, like, all female, but he's, like, 5.
Yeah, nah, that's
with
weird.
lipstick on, makeup,
Yeah,
and
nah,
this is
weird.
what our kids are seeing on YouTube because kids love YouTubers.
Well, this is where
you feel me. So it's like it's everywhere.
But this is where it comes. This is where it comes time to be a responsible parent.
Exactly.
Yo, at the end of the day, you know, the minute that you lose sight of who your kid is, the minute that you decide to stop being a parent and being involved in your kid's life, and when I say being involved, stop stunting. I mean being involved every fucking minute. I don't care if they're 13, 14, 15, 16. Yo, I wanted to know everything about my sister to the point where, yo, gee, I took her phone one night. I tried to take her phone. Let me rephrase that. She threw a bitch fit like I never saw. And I was like, then do something.
You her brother, but this
so do something.
You know what I mean?
So do something. Like, and that's my thing. Let one of these parents go to their 14, 15, 16-year-old kid. There's a 50-50 chance that nigga's gonna say no. Run away and delete things.
Yeah.
And I understand, you know, as a child or as a kid, you're scared. You don't have clarity. Your parents are your biggest things that you probably don't want to let down. But when it comes to being unaware of things, you gotta have the conversation, man. And if the parents aren't aware of what's going on in the kid's life, you know what I mean, to have the conversation with them, yo, I don't give a shit, gay, straight, fucking, yo, man, I don't care. Like, I love who you love, bro. I love who you love how you love. Just don't love wrong. Don't play people. Don't disrespect people and lie to people while you're loving them. If you're gonna love them and be honest, yo, look at this nigga. Weird ass nigga.
That's another
weird
nigga.
He's a pedophile?
No, not a pedophile.
Oh, you about to kill my... No, he's not a pedophile.
No. He's just deep into that Masonic shit. He had the ring on and all that. And he's just up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knows, that's all.
Shaq is a fucking monster.
I just saw one shit with him where he was like on the NBA Sports Center, you know how he used to be, and he was like this the whole time.
Like he just did right now?
No, he was like not moving, not blinking or nothing for like a minute, bro. Like he was like spaced out.
You believe that there's aliens or robots living amongst us?
Clones.
That's what I'm saying.
About that?
You think
You know why I believe in that? And people might be like, yo, this nigga believe in everything, but
nothing wrong with that, nigga.
Kevin Hart, that accident that he got in. My nigga, that shit.
Yeah, I'm clipping this. I'm clipping this.
Bro.
Go ahead. You think Kevin Hart now is a clone?
Bro, I don't think, but from what I've seen in the research, it's possible. There's so much shit in Hollywood, bro. Hollywood is weird, bro. Like, I don't know if you've seen The Rock. These niggas, they addicted to, like, a lot of these white, old, evil, powerful people. They're addicted to, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's baby's blood when they're tortured. They torture a baby, right? And then they kill them. And then they drink their blood while they were being tortured. So their blood has this adrenaline to them because they died.
No, it's the pituitary gland.
No, the drug is called achyandrome. Something just ACHEDROM. Just, you know, it's gonna come up.
And what is it? Give me it again.
ACRE. Just put baby blood. It's gonna pop up, bro. And from what I've studied and seen, a lot of these satanic, powerful people that are in the industry, they have rituals where they drink the baby blood because it keeps them young.
What
and they feel
the
that
fuck?
It gives them this high and that's why a lot of babies are missing. That's why not what you call that shit, abortions and all that is going on. Like, and all that shit is crazy, bro. If you can find it, just put baby blood.
I see it.
It's so much stuff that's going on behind the scenes, bro, that we're not woke to. And that's why these people are in place, and that's why they're the most powerful people in the world, because they're doing these things. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing these things, and they're giving that to Satan, and Satan runs Hollywood. He runs millionaires. You know what I mean? He runs the rich people.
See,
you know what I'm saying? I'm taking it somewhere else, but this is reality. Like, it's really what's going on.
I mean, you know, in order to believe in a good, there has to be a bad.
Exactly.
You know, I'm not denying it. It's just the extremes at which
celebrities I heard saying that they sold to the devil, and you know what I mean? They just.
I mean, look at DMX. You think DMX sold to the devil? That's why he goes to his torture?
Of course. Look at Bob. Research Bob Dylan right now. You don't have to. But there's an interview that he had with that famous nigga on Channel 2.
Okay.
That interviews like Michael Jackson and shit. And he said, the nigga asked him, you've been in this game for a long time. Why are you still making music? The nigga said, because I'm holding up my bargain with and he almost said the devil, but he said with and he was like, with the head master in chief. And the guy asked him, in this planet or in a planet that we don't know? He was like, in a planet that we don't know and we will never see. So he looks depressed, and he's still making music. You got
that
it,
means
right?
he still owes. Yeah, he still owes.
This shit is real, bro. Like, that's why we're here and we're not up there right now, because we're not making these sacrifices that these celebrities made to get.
So you believe in like blood sacrifices as far as like
there's things you gotta do to be in a certain group.
Like they say Jay-Z had Beyonce's brother killed in that car. Remember the car he bought?
Yeah.
Look, they say French got Chink killed. That was his. They say Diddy's sacrifice was not only Biggie but his.
I heard about
because
Biggie's wife and his wife.
And his wife. That's what I said. Like,
so
you think that these sacrifices are real? You think that these people have to sacrifice people in order to keep?
I don't want to say yeah because I'm not in one to see one, but from the research I've done, it's like right in your face, bro. Like, you know.
I mean, shit could be believable. Like I be seeing trap lore.
If you believe in God, then you gotta believe in the. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to take it there.
No, I mean, yeah, but you're being honest. You're being honest with the fact. If you believe in one. In a sense, you have to believe it. There's a yin and a yang, you know.
It's just all over Hollywood. They say it. They be like, "Hail to Satan." The Rock, a commercial that he had.
That nigga weird.
He was like, "Hail to Satan."
Yo, you see how big he is?
Yeah.
Do you understand how big he is? Yo, nigga, his neck got a neck.
I know.
And his neck got a neck.
He was on a talk show.
And then his neck got a neck.
He was on a talk show and he asked a little girl that was on stage. He was like, "How old are you?" And she was like 10. She was like, "Oh, I don't." She was like, "I only eat babies." He said, "You're too old," and everybody was laughing. And you can Google this, you can see it, and you'll see it, bro. Like I'm being dead ass 100%. And that takes me back to the shit I was telling you about the baby blood. He's joking about it, but that's what they do. They joke.
You know what you
to
need
make
to do?
it.
You know what you and me need to do? You and me need to do.
A conspiracy theory podcast.
But the way we do it, right? Because we're gonna get kicked off, probably, right?
So what? That makes it even better.
But the way we do it is everything that we're about to speak about, we have it beforehand, so I could just bring it up as you talk about it. So this way people can see it and look it up themselves. Because I know they're going to kick us out.
Yeah.
Like, eventually they're going to kick. Like, right now, YouTube got these crazy policies right now that I didn't think I was sitting.
I'm telling you, bro. I do my research, bro. The Hollywood is it's all satanic, bro. Like, they worship the devil, like, in Hollywood. The top people, that's their God. And when they say, "Thank you, God," they're not talking about the God we talking about.
They're talking about the D.
But then, who is God? Who is the devil?
What
we
is
don't
God?
know.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
That,
so it's like all confusing.
And that's where the monster
But they know.
off.
They know because they're up there.
I think that there's a history that is not only forgotten about, but I think it's forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a history that's very forbidden to know about. Like, you know the Holy Grail, right? Supposedly it's in, I think, Singapore or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Or the Vatican.
No, Singapore. Where's the Holy Grail at? So, fuck. Where's the Holy...
I just feel like we reaching the time, 2020, where a lot of shit is going to change and we're going to see a lot of crazy shit going on. 2019 was a crazy year. Like, a lot of shit happened that we'd be like, what the fuck? But it's just the beginning, bro.
There you go. San Isidoro of Leon in northern Spain. They think it's in a building or some shit. Yo, we forgot our history, but I think more or less we don't want to know our history. Like, we don't... I am astonished by the fucking pyramids.
Yeah.
I'm astonished that they have 90-degree angles. I'm astonished that they had to build it from the inside and out.
We was.
Listen, how do they have carving in like small circle? Like, yo, the technology and the tools needed, and supposedly look at Mayan culture. They supposedly didn't have the wheel. Why the fuck is there roads then?
Because I feel like we were brought here by a higher intelligence. Like, just look at our body, bro.
You thought we were brought here by? I think like the they say the Anunnaki, but I don't want to give them a name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just. But I think that I kind of like
how they connect everything like to our heart. Like, who was that?
That's why it's easy for you to believe in a God too.
Yeah,
that's why it's easy for you to believe in a God, because
is the energy. I feel like God is the energy. It's something for you to believe in, for you to worship and feel good about yourself and help you through life. But I don't feel it's inhuman because nobody ever seen God. And there's a book that's out called A Letter to God that I recommend everybody to read. It's about an author that wrote a letter to God and supposedly God responded back. And God told him the truth about who he is.
You ever heard the letter to the devil?
Look at that. There's a book now.
Paul Harvey. The Letter to the Devil. I can't play it. You two to kick me off. When we finish this, I'm gonna play you Paul Harvey, The Letter to the Devil.
What about Aleister Crowley? You heard about that nigga?
Who?
Aleister Crowley.
Who
he was like one of the biggest witchcraft niggas back in the days. Like, and a lot of people still follow his practices. And he wrote a book that he used to get high with PCP and angel dust, and he wrote a book that a gray alien tapped into him and wrote the book through him. And through his book, he's telling you mad crazy shit, bro. Like, mad satanic shit. everything I'm telling you about the industry.
Is it a big book?
It's a big book, and they say a lot of people in the industry have that book. And he goes by the quote, "Do what art will," which means, and Jay-Z had a sweater that said that, "Do what art will," which means like
it's not the nigga
don't follow God.
It's not the nigga that paints in Manhattan, right?
Nah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. Like it's in movies too. That's what Hollywood is crazy because Hollywood is fake. But they portray real shit in their movies. Like, they want to give us clues and signs.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, what you said about Mr. Rogers. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, we started this conversation with that. I find that shit crazy that you're like, damn, this nigga a pedophile. And I was like, no. Word. Because Tom Hanks is one of my fucking... Yo, sorry. Denzel, you better not be a pedophile. Yo, did you see The Irishman? Talking about movies.
Nah.
Al Pacino. Joe Pesci. Robert De Niro.
I mean, I heard about it, but I ain't see it, though.
Like, yo,
it's
3.5 hours. I couldn't think. I fell asleep at 2 hours.
That's crazy.
It's 3.5 hours. And I heard niggas that have watched it 4 or 5 times,
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but we should definitely work on some podcasts like that. Like,
nah, I'm with it. I don't care. You know what the thing is?
We'll have a lot to talk about.
I'm not biased because I do a lot of wormhole digging. And, yo, I swear to God, yeah. This shit could be true. Like, yo, this shit could be true. Why not? Yo, the fact that there's people on an indigenous island, I'm not going to leave this fact.
Yeah.
There's people on an island we won't touch. Why? We don't need to. Because if we needed to, it'd be touched.
Exactly.
So when I think of things like that, because humans get whatever they want, there's a whole bunch of shit that we don't know. There's a whole bunch of shit like, I kind of get a little bit upset at the fact that I really don't know if these UFO files that the government has are real or not. Come on, man. What's the big deal? If there's fucking people visiting us from other places, what's the big deal? They're not here now. We don't know about them. Obviously, I think it connects to the bigger picture of what you said. That obviously the way our veins are, the way we act, the way we have emotions, a big brain, we are separated from primates. Now, primates are just coming into the Stone Age. You know, a lot of primates, yo, they got a video of a orangutan sharpening a fucking thing and fishing. Yo, he's poking the spear in the water. Yeah. They're walking into the Stone Age. A lot of apes, coconut, like nuts that they can't get into, they know what to do. They stand at the top of the cliff. Throw it. They go into the Stone Age. So it's possible that we could have just evolved. But, yo, I think that we had a big help. I think that we had a big help and a big leap from somebody or something. Why do you, like... Aliens bug me out because there's like a 50-50 chance that it's just so many of us that if a little bit of us are crazy about it, then it can make a whole bunch of us be crazy about it.
You heard about Project Bluebeam?
What's that?
That's like the government supposedly faking a fake alien invasion with holographic images.
You think that'll happen?
To make us believe that we're getting attacked by aliens and put us in more control and stuff. It's not that it's happening, but they holographic images. You saw what they did with Tupac.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much using that in the skies.
You know, I think that'll be the only thing that'll make human beings come together.
That's another thing too.
I think it'll make us come together for one common reason of wanting to live or preserve.
If it's a fake one, then we're coming together for the wrong reason.
Oh no, but I don't think it'll be fake.
I do.
If you want to know the way I think about aliens, if I'm being absolutely honest, or I think about,
you know,
all right, religion came from somewhere. Religion came from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It came from something, or it just came because people needed something to believe in because we were running around butt naked with nothing to believe in and no reason. So the first religion could have been like, cherish this fire because this fire is something that we all have to believe in. That could have been the first religion in the world. Cherish this fire because that fire was giving us this. And cherish this spear. Cherish this. They cherished anything that got them by. It became a problem when we realized we were emotional people. And if I could sway you by telling you something you need to hear or want to hear, I think that's where religion became propaganda. Now you got one person saying everything to everybody, what they want to hear, want to believe in. It's hard to believe in a person that was crucified that's really fucked up. When I think about the Ankh in like Egyptian times, the Ankh represents the 2 fallopian tubes from a woman and the uterus where she holds the baby and where the baby slides out of. The Ankh represents life. Christianity went ahead and took that and turned it into a man dying on a cross and said he died for your sins. Why can't you just believe be better for the last person that died before you?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it have to be one individual? Why can't you open your eyes and see the bum on the street that just died? Open your eyes or notice your friend that just had a loss. Okay, open your eyes and notice that loss is a part of life.
You know, when I realized that whole stuff with God was fake and stuff like that, when they made a movie out of it and made money from it with the Passion of the Christ, they actually
You don't fuck with Mel? You don't fuck with Mel? I fuck with Mel.
I fuck with Mel, but I'm just saying though, like to me that's just blasphemy. Like you taking something that's you know, if it's real, it was really crazy, and you made it into a movie and made money from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know it was created.
Yep.
Because it was a script.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mel put his, you know, they wanted to take that film away from him, and he said, "Fuck it, I throw my own money."
Mm-hmm.
Threw his own money and made that movie, and the power, it goes to show. They say 60 or 70% of this fucking world is either Catholic or Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's sick to believe. Yo, y'all seen that movie? Oh, what was the movie? Spotlight.
I ain't see that.
You didn't see Spotlight?
No.
Ooh, Spotlight is where they open they let out the truth about all these Boston priests that were molesting kids for years, and every time a priest would get caught, they would put him on a vacation or send him or relocate him. Spotlight is a true story about a Boston group, and the sick part about it is somebody dropped that news story on their table years before somebody actually wanted to pay attention to it.
That ties back to LBGT and the pedophilia. It's there with your fucking priest. They've been touching boys since when, bro?
Yeah, that's weird.
Since a long time.
How can you stick yourself against somebody that's... yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know it's all twisted.
So do you think priests be fucked up and attach themselves to the LBGT so they can get under the radar?
Yeah,
that's
all
fucked
comes
up.
hand in hand.
That's
that
fucked up.
LBGT and pedophilia is gonna come hand in hand because they're two groups that
I don't think
like
that I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna be everything is okay. So I'm gonna try to be positive, and I will think that maybe, as sick as it sounds, because I don't want to help them. But the fact of the matter is, maybe the LBGT can try to provide some type of help for those people that need it, and I would hope that they don't mask it. I would hope that just because somebody should be a part of your group, you're going to mask their dirty and nastiness. Bro. Yo, if somebody's dirty, if my nigga is dirty and nasty, if you're dirty and nasty, you're dirty and nasty. You ain't get no pass on that. Right. You dirty and nasty. You can't be no part of no group, no community, no family. You dirty and nasty. Go fix yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bottom line, there ain't no excuse for being dirty and nasty. You could be dirty, or you could be nasty, or you could have problems. But if you know who you are and you making these decisions righteously to fuck people over and do bad things to little kids, being a pedophile, you're dirty and nasty. Don't attach yourself to no fucking LBGT, and don't put these people in positions where they have to make decisions for you. Because that's fucked up that they'll probably defend you because they understand what it is to be misunderstood. But it's bullshit that you put yourself in their court because they'll defend you. They ain't Johnny Cochran. They're people like you going through their own shit. Don't fucking attach yourself if you just a nasty nigga and you can't figure it out. Go to the doctor, get a psychiatrist, figure it out.
Shit's crazy.
Figure it out. Don't go ahead and attach yourself for a Band-Aid because you're nasty, bro.
Like, for example, in certain schools already, I don't know what, I think it's like Canada and somewhere else, they have a drag storytelling time where the parents are actually in the classroom with their kids that look like they're daycare kids, pre-K, kindergarten, and it's a drag, dressed in drag, makeup, all that, reading the stories to the kids. And one of the videos I saw, bro, that shit scared the crap out of me the way the drag queen was acting. Okay. Like, the drag queen like she was possessed, bro, and she was like reading the story, acting crazy, and one of the parents left and all that. And I'm like, these are the things that they're allowing. Like, when that goes to the schools, you could tell that, you know what I mean? There's a backing behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're forcing it into our kids. They want to confuse the little boys.
It just stuff. Don't happen.
And you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
Like, you know, there's a part.
We can't do nothing about it. We just gotta live our life and protect our kids. That's it.
I mean, well, you know what it is? Give them options, man. Like, shout to my man. Pardon me, I'm nasally. Shout to my man, Pistol Pete. He's like a 70-year-old Pepsi driver. He's a spare driver, so he comes in when niggas go on vacation. The stories this man has given me, amazing. Like, yo, Pistol, this nigga said, this bitch shoved the whole fucking wine bottle up her vagina.
I believe it.
Like, yo, shout out to my man Pistol Pete, yo. But what he gave me was, when we had a conversation, I got it recorded. I probably could never release it because he'll have to sign a release, and I don't know if I could get him to sign that release. But the bigger picture was The problem is with everybody that are in situations for any cause, any reason, or keep repeating the same habits and want to be part of a system. The problem with that is that you're uneducated. You're uneducated. That's all it is. You don't give the total. You don't want to go look out for the total option package, man. You want to settle for the low class. You don't want to get the LE. You don't want to get the Type R. The internet's there, not for you to be looking at other people's shit like for nonsense. The internet's there for you to look at people's shit for what, my nigga? To get knowledge. I learned everything I learned on this computer because I looked at other people on the internet.
Facts.
Got knowledge. Yeah, I like the fucking rowdy and the crazy shit too, but you gotta be responsible as a person, right? To fill your mind up so you can give other people back the right message. You gotta be responsible. Like, if you want to be a fucked up and shiesty person, no, back to what I was telling you about the 2 islands. Yo, if you put one island with people that want to be teachers, for people that are inmates, and you put one island that is just, you can survive if you want, give them the option. Because a lot of people don't want to live no more. And a lot of people don't want to abide by authority.
I feel like most people will go to the island where you survive by yourself, just to not get taught.
No problem.
And kill
but you know
each other and all that stuff.
You know what the problem that goes to the other island? The problem everybody that goes to the other? They're going to get taught.
Yeah.
They're going to educate it. And you know what you have to do? You have to sit there and educate the next bunch. Mm-hmm. That's it. All it is now you feel like you have a purpose in humanity. You know how many people just want a fucking purpose, bro? Like, yeah, I know there's a lot of corruptiveness that comes with good shit. Like, it sucks when you get a nigga that does something awesome and then you find out that, like look at R. Kelly. You gonna tell me R. Kelly's situation don't suck?
Yeah.
For all the good music he gave us?
But he still did it to himself.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what it is to be a person on the other side of the fence watching him for years on the come up, watching him, be a part of what he was doing, loving his music, making love to your women on his music, right? Getting your women back on his music, right?
Facts.
And look at that. Look what was taken from us because of your nastiness. Like, that's my shit. Uneducated, and the people around him were uneducated. Uneducated.
Maybe he was touched when he was young.
That's fine. That's fine. It happened. I understand that. I understand that completely, and I understand you like what you like. But if there's a part of you that knows if you get caught for this, you'll be judged, you'll be wrong, and you are wrong.
True.
If there's a part of you that knows, like, and then maybe that's a separation. Ask R. Kelly if he got a daughter, would he be okay with his daughter getting fucked at 11, 12, or 13?
Say no.
Hold up. No. You don't know if he's going to say no. And that'll make you judge him real as a person. And then it'll hurt even more if he says no, because now you got to kill him. Mm-hmm. If I'm being a buck, yo, I'm not good with mean people. I'm not good with nasty people. I'm not good with mean people. Yo, handle your business as you assume. Somebody do you dirty, do dirt. If you a hard person, be hard. If whatever the case you could be. But to be a dirty person, to be a nasty person, like, for what? Mm-hmm. For what? When that shit comes around, and I don't even believe in karma, I just believe you're going to get caught for your nastiness. You're going to be caught for your nasty and your dirtiness, and when you get caught, it's something that you're either going to be dealt with in the moment, or you be in my situation. You deal with it for the rest of your life. And that's keeping it 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, I just, that's what the message is for, E. Like, people don't understand, yo. You don't got to be making these stupid, childish, it's not even childish. Just go get some help. Mm-hmm. Stop being undereducated. Right. Yo, there's books. There's people that we could talk to. You could do something for yourself. Yo, I can't live no more. Yo, when R. Kelly made his first 10 million, he could have made a decision. I can't be amongst people no more. His music would have lasted forever, because God knows his first album still plays now, and we know he's a pedophile, right? So, if he would have just made one album and then went to go get help, maybe never get fixed.
And he's not really a pedophile, because he wasn't fucking with like a
little
young girl.
What are you talking about?
I mean, the girl that he pissed on.
15, 16, 17 is a pedophile.
Okay.
15, 16, 17. When you're 30 and up.
But see, that's why I get it twisted, because these Hollywood niggas are actually doing it to younger girls.
Oh no. You're not. There is levels to pedophilia. Yeah, I'm not denying that, but pedophilia is pedophilia. Yeah, nigga, 15, 16, 17. That shit, you weird.
Yeah, if you're a grown ass man,
you weird. You know what I mean? You weird. That shit. I wish I had some good music, because that shit makes me feel weird. Fucking nasty ass niggas. Yo, what we looking for, E? What's your next sound? What's your next sound with the music? When's your next shit dropping? When you looking for New Year's? You gonna shake this shit off with this chick? You gonna make sure I get you in a better position?
Facts.
Talk about it.
Joint we just did today.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard it.
Don't take away your love. This shit's crazy. We got a little surprise at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm putting some work.
A video to this shit for real. So we gonna work, man. Just stay tuned. It's gonna come soon. You already know how I do.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We gonna get out of here, G.
No doubt.
Fucking, I'm out of character, yo. Everything is okay.
Cash, you already know.
You already know.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up. Everything is okay, even when I'm not. Time to bring it to the table.